What is up, guys? This is Matt from Matt's California Fireworks, and I got word from the Discord that the Supercenter website updated the prices. So I tried not to go too far up into the Discord because I kind of want this to be a genuine reaction. So it's the first time I'm seeing these prices. The only thing I know the price on is going to be for the new assortment. I have my qualms about that. I think it's a bit too high, but I'm expecting these to be kind of the same as last year, because from what we heard, they have pretty good stock, even considering the current tariff situation. So as a note, unfortunately the Supercenter website only works in vertical on my phone, which is the only device I have that can do voiceovers. So this is going to look kind of cropped. So to start, we have Poppets for $4 BOGO. Smoke balls for 10 BOGO. That's kind of, I'm not too sure about that. Also, these prices are subject to change. Blasts and the ground blooms for 10. Wow, that's unbelievable. I know you get 2 packs, but wow. I mean, Freedom will sell you 2 packs of these for like $3. I mean, as of last year, anyways. Piccolo Pete's, that's definitely up a couple of bucks. Does that say $13 for Firecrackle? Are you kidding? Well, I guess you buy one get 2 free, but that that stings. That definitely stings quite a bit for Firecrackle. I mean, I'm kind of just sitting here because I'm processing it. So like I said, these are subject to change, though. So we got Unicorn Poop. That wasn't any good anyways. Neon Force for like $17. Wow. I know. There was one year that those were like $2.50. Cool Breeze is the same price. The Killer Bee, that's a good deal still. $2.72 for those is a very good deal. So not gonna complain about the bees. So this row right here is the first real good thing we have here. Game mode for $4.99 is, I mean, I wish it was still a 70% off item, but that's not horrible for it at all. Morning Glories for $20. Wow. I know those are BOGO, but wow. Little Red Devil is at $18 or $16. I think it's 18. I don't have my glasses with me. These Majestic Unicorns look to be, I mean, they weren't worth much of it anyways, but yeah, $18 for Little Red. The Dino Egg Nest, that's a price drop. I don't know why they're still selling that. Cool Cat, don't buy the Cool Cat when Cool Breeze is the same thing for $8. Jalapeno Popper, same thing. Just get 2 game modes, apparently. $12 for that. Purple Rain went up a couple of bucks. Wow. Yeah, that sucks. The fairy ones increased a lot. $18.99 for these. The Fruit Bowl, that's up a buck, which is a shame because I didn't think it was really worth the $34.99 anyway. It was, even though that's a good fountain. Largemouth, that's not a bad deal on it, actually. Pink Ice is okay. I think these might be Supercenter exclusives, though. Centennial, that's up a buck. That's still alright. Is it American Spirit BOGO for $40? I mean, wow. Take a Hit for $20. That's a good price on that. And this Good versus Evil pack might be worth that $19.99. I mean, a lot of these I do have to research a bit more because a lot of them have been so badly priced that I've never considered them. But Take a Hit, that looks good. I think Take a Hit is a Supercenter exclusive. At least it was last year. So probably the same this year. Toxic Barrel, glad to see that didn't go up. That's been $19.99 for years. Ellie for $34.99. I remember when that was $20. Orchid is up a few bucks. I guess I mean, I get that's still BOGO, but they were like $10 last year. Wild Side, that's not an awful price on it. I think it's up like $1 from what it was last year, but overall it's down from what it used to be. Magic Beans for $9.99. That's a good price on it, but I guess it says it's out of stock. Crazy Bug for $21.99. That's actually a very good. That's a recommended pickup right there. Tentacles for $21. I'm glad to see that came down in price. That's not horrible. Sparkleberry went up again. I guess it sells well. $14.99 for the Magic Sword, and we already went over Centennial. Crypto, that's the same price. Laka Laka, I think it might be down a bit. I'm not sure. Lava Panther's the same. Laser Master is probably only going to be at the Super Center. World Champ, that's the same as last year. That's too high for it. 99 cents for TNT poker chips. Again, those are Super Center exclusive, but that's not a bad deal for them. Ninja Sticks, yeah, it's the same thing as Fairy One. Silent Insanity, it's still $50. That's still too high for it. Martian Man, I think that was $39.99 last year. I think that went down a little bit, maybe. Eternal Eruption looks to be the same price as it was last year. I'm pretty sure it was $29.99 last year. Icebreaker, unfortunately that went up a couple of bucks. That's still not a bad grab, but that went up a couple of bucks. Candy Paint is garbage, as usual. The Barrel for $54.99. These snow cones, I do not believe at all that those snow cones are worth $10 a fountain. Are you kidding me? The Seashell, that's up a couple of bucks. That's a shame because it wasn't all that great in my opinion anyways. Tiny Titan is brand new for this year. BOGO, that's probably a must-have for $16. They're tiny. I mean, when they say tiny, these fountains really are really small. They're about the size of a Purple Rain, I think. I like the new art on the Poppets. $2 for those. These mini daggers I've heard aren't going to be everywhere, so I don't know what the price is on those. $44.99 for Electro is not awful, actually. I thought it was going to be $49. The Dino 2-pack is basically Purple Rain and short stacks, from what I've heard. $11.99 for those. I think that's the old Purple Rain price. And then we have Beatbox for $24.99. Okay, that's. I thought that was going to be $29.99. So, and then we have the Spinner, American Revolution. That price knocks Phantom's Spinner out of the water, but it's not real great. So, anyways, let's scroll all the way back up here, and let's look at the assortments for Grins and Giggles. I don't recommend buying these anyways. Wow, $75 for the family pack and $95 for the 49er. Holy moly. $150 for the All-American. Centennials $190. A lot of these I don't recognize at all. Big Timer for $250. Wow. Big Deluxe for nearly $320. I'm glad to see the American Dream Team didn't increase. There's the new Golden Glow assortment that everybody's excited about. TNT really did improve on that assortment, but I think that price is pretty. I don't know. And then the Big Bang. Supposedly that Golden Glow is supposed to replace the Big Bang. Is that backpack is $60? What? It doesn't look like there's anything in that would be remotely worth $60. Let's look at the finales. 5-Minute Showdown is new for this year. I hate to say it, but I kind of expected that price. It's not a good price, but that's about what I expected it to be. It's a good fountain. I'm not going to be spending $110 on it. I already went over American Revolution. Atomic Salsa for $80. Okay. Centennial XL, if that is not a Super Center exclusive, that is definitely a must-have if that's the price on it. That there's probably not that many of them, I'm assuming, or they just really want to move them out, but that's a great pickup for that price. Jungle Flower is kind of you can get that at Freedom. Living the Dream, I know it says it's a decrease. That was $49.99 last year. Still a pretty good price on Living the Dream. Tidal Wave is we talked about the barrel. Brainbuster is still a little too high, and then Candy Paint's garbage. $75 for Delirium, and then this Light Allegiance is still the normal price. Light Symphony for $60. I wouldn't buy it for $60, but just know that's a bit of an underrated fountain in my opinion. World Champ is still $60. Silent Insanity is still $60. I don't know why Eternal Eruption is in the finale section. I don't know why TNT considers that a finale. It's not going to end your show very well. It's just a long-lasting fountain. So let's... Okay, exclusives. Maybe we should check that exclusives tab. Oh, I think I clicked the... this is the new items. We already went over those. Let's check out the exclusives. So poker chips... That's a good price on poker chips. Most of these exclusives look to be assortments, and most of them are assortments I don't recognize, so I'm not going to give my word on those. Pink Ice as an exclusive. That kind of sucks that only the Super Center will have that. Americans, are they finally getting rid of American Spirit? Magic Beans is good. Take a Hit's a good price. Crazy Bug's a good price. Largemouth, again, you know, I'm glad to see that some things have dropped in price, but it seems like by and large a lot of them had $1 or $2 increases. Some like Living the Dream went up $10, and that's a shame, especially since I've heard that they're trying to phase out Living the Dream, so it's a shame, you know, they're trying to get rid of it, and they've raised the price. So, I guess, above all, the sentiment I have here is I'm not thrilled. I'm not thrilled, but there's some stuff that's definitely probably worth buying here. Some of the stuff is actually a fairly decent deal. Especially the Centennial XL. I hope that's the actual price, because if that's the actual price, I can guarantee you that is going to fly off of the shelves if that is the actual price. So, I highly doubt TNT listens to my videos, but I can tell you that the XL is going to fly off of the shelves. That's got some really good effects. I actually had the XL a few years before I started this channel. It was when it came out, and it was I was impressed with it, but it was like $60 when I bought it. I'm pretty sure it was $60 when it came out, and then it went to like $100, and now it's back down to. They must be trying to get rid of it. But for $60, it wasn't bad. For $50, actually, to be honest with you, I think it was $70 the year I got it. But for $50, that's pretty good for the XL. Living the Dream is a good finale too. I'm gonna see if I can have the budget to grab one of those. I hope I can, because that or Majestic Mama from Freedom. So, speaking of Freedom, I mean, I'm a little nervous to see what the prices are gonna look like for Freedom now that we know TNT's gone up a bit. So, anyways, I think that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of the prices. Is there some stuff you disagree with me on? I do have some videos planned to come out soon. Sometime this weekend, I'm going to be releasing a video talking about a must-have, in my opinion, fountain from Phantom. And I think we'll probably do the ranking the new TNT items again. And we will probably also maybe do like a winners and losers video from last Fourth, just to kind of give you an idea of what I thought underperformed, what was good, and yeah, fireworks season is upon us. I will see you guys later. Bye.